Good Saturday morning, South Carolina Weather Watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Friday yesterday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Saturday. Looking at the radar right now, not much is going on right now. If you look at the entire radar here, you can see that no rain is falling at all. But if we scroll on to the MRMS, you can see that there is shower activity. Goes all the way from Texas or eastern Texas all the way into the Dakotas, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi as well, and maybe even in the central Alabama, and even going into portions of Nebraska and Kansas. But there is snow. There is snow going on inside of Colorado, especially in those higher elevation regions as well. As we go on and talk about cloud cover right now seems to be pretty much inside the upstate of South Carolina, scattered, kind of widespread inside the upstate. But if we're talking about the entire state, scattered. So upstate is pretty much covered, and then the Midlands are doing all right. Low country, not much. The PD region is doing pretty well as well. Not really much going on there either. And if you go into our future as well as you push this forward, cloud cover will continue to kind of just stay in that upstate region. And then as we get into tonight, cloud cover will start to take back over. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, it will be completely overcast tomorrow morning. And if you go into tomorrow night, still overcast. And if you go into Monday morning, starts to clear up a tiny bit more, but still pretty much overcast. Here's our current temperature: 61 in Greenville and Spartanburg, as well as 64 in Columbia, 70 in Charleston, 66 inside of Georgetown, 64 inside of Myrtle Beach, 62 in Newberry and Winsboro, as well as 66 out of Augusta, 64 in Sumter, 62 in Florence, as well as 71 in Savannah, Beaufort, and 70 inside Walterboro. High temperatures for today around 72 in Columbia, 76 in Walterboro, 71 inside of Charleston, 76 inside of Hilton Head Island, as well as 70 inside of Myrtle Beach, 72 inside of Georgetown, 73 in Moncks Corner, 72 inside of Columbia, Sumter, and 71 inside of Florence, Cheraw, and 69 inside of Greenville, 68 in Spartanburg, 69 inside of Rock Hill, 70 inside of Anderson. Here's our peak sustained wind for today. Peak sustained wind pretty much around 9 to 13 miles an hour pretty much everywhere inland. But then once you get to the coastal regions, up to 15 and maybe even 25 miles per hour is possible as you go towards the coastal regions as well. If you own a wind gust as well, wind gusts can gust everywhere in the inland regions around 15 to 20 miles an hour. Then once you get to the coastal regions, about 25 to 30 miles per hour is possible if you get with gust as well. So wind will be pretty breezy today. Honestly, it won't be just like calm like it has been for the past couple of days. It actually will be something that you may feel, but nothing dangerous or anything like that. Our forecast precipitation right now, nothing really. As you go through the next 24 hours, so we're good in terms of precipitation. And let's just check out the models as well, because why not? We're just gonna look at the 12Z. We're just gonna talk about today. As you push this forward, you can see nothing. You're not seeing anything until you get to around 10 p.m. tonight. Maybe down there near Beaufort and Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and then maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning. The coastal region of the Low Country could potentially be seeing something. And then look at this: 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, showers and downpours are going on inside of places like Savannah and up there in the upstate, and maybe even the Midlands as well at around 7 o'clock in the morning, and even around 9 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. Starts to get a bit more widespread, but still something to watch for. And then even as you get into around 4 p.m., this is 6 p.m. right here, and it just continues to push east. So that's pretty much what's going on now. And I definitely think that rain could be expected for the next 24 hours or so as you go into tomorrow morning. So honestly, I don't quite know why they have no rain, but we'll see what happens as we get into tonight. Here's the tropics, Raphael down here. We're not going to go too in depth with this, but 65-mile-per-hour storm swells are generated by Raphael are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip currents. As it is no longer a threat to the United States, it will be down there towards Mexico, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. With Raphael, Raphael's pretty much done for after going into like the midweek or so. But disturbance one is still here. It's still low, but it is a low pressure still located a couple of 100 miles east of the central Bahamas. Development, if any, of the system should be slow to occur during the next day or two, while it moves west. Regardless of development, locally if rains and gusty winds are possible across the Bahamas through Sunday. It's only a 10% risk of possible development within the next 24 hours in the next 7 days, and that's pretty much it. So let's go and look at your live radar one more time. Again, nothing going on, so we're good for right now. At least until like late tonight, like early tomorrow morning. So that's pretty much it. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. We're at 298 subscribers. Let's go on and get there to 300. Just need 2 more people. Let's see if we can get there by tonight. So make sure that you hit it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the share button as well. Hit the like button because that does help YouTube to spread it. But hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Saturday, and I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. with another forecast update.